When trying to figure out how to budget for your first apartment, it can be a little intimidating to know where exactly to start. And so, an excellent resource for a starting point is this conscious spending plan from Ramit Sethi at I Will Teach You to Be Rich. So, you can just Google IWT conscious spending plan, click through that page, and then the download link is right at the top. And then, boom, you get this, which is really, really handy. So, down here, we have, if you have current spending, great, you can put that in. But you're probably looking to figure out how much you should spend in each of these categories. And that's what this page right here is for. So you can put in your gross monthly income. And let's say that you make $4,000 a month. Boom, easy. And then let's say that you get to take home $3,000 of that. So now it takes all of the percentages, got all these formulas built in. And I am wrecking that. So let me stop doing that. Okay. So it's got all these formulas built in, which is awesome. And so you can put in how much you're looking at renting. So if you found a place that's going to be $1,000 a month to rent, so you know that that's 38% of your fixed costs, right? And then you factor in another, if they told you the utilities it'll cost or give you a good estimate, say it's another 200 plus internet, let's just say 250. So you got renter's insurance and auto. So, renter's insurance will probably be like $15 or something. And then whatever your auto is, so say another $150 for that per month. If you don't have a car payment, awesome. If you don't have debt, awesome. But if you do, you can put those in. Groceries, so you keep your groceries to $200 a month. Clothes, phone, say your phone bill's $50 a month. So you can put these in here. And then just to make everything easier, it automatically adds another 15% on top of your fixed costs. But say you're really locked in, then you can get rid of that. But probably wait a couple months, see how everything works out. You can budget for everything, or just keep that as a nice cushion. It's definitely a good idea to have it in any subscriptions you have and stuff, right? So let's just put in another $100 of stuff just to see where we're at there. And so 2,000, which is higher than our 50 to 60% that we'd like to have at first, and that may just be the case when you're first starting out. If you're getting an apartment, especially without roommates. If you have roommates, then that can go down significantly. But if you don't have roommates, it could be that high. And it also depends on what area of the country and the population of the city and those kinds of factors for what your rent payment is going to end up being. But you can get a great idea of that here, right, through this spreadsheet. So then you can also take a look at some of the other things here, and you can look into some more of Ramit's materials. I highly recommend it. He's got a lot of really good stuff. But say that you want to start saving, you can, if you haven't saved yet, maybe you start small and you start putting $100 a month into a Roth. Boom, right? And then you want to save. You want to make sure that you have an emergency fund ready to go, and so you want to start saving a couple $100 for that. Say you want to work on being more generous, or you just like being there for friends and their parties and stuff, and you want to take a vacation every once in a while. So then you can put those kinds of things in here. And right now you can see maybe we do want to have just a little bit more in investments, and it's not quite 10%, but it's something, right? And getting that habit is great. And you can see that if this is how everything shakes out, then you'll have $400 for the fun things. What he calls guilt-free spending, which I think is a pretty great way to say that. And obviously, this percentage is a little bit lower than we want. This is a little bit higher, so maybe you go, okay, we want to take that down a little bit. But this can give you a really great idea of how much you can afford to spend in all of these different areas, especially as you're looking to rent an apartment. You can say, okay, here is really the max that I'm willing to go up to, or I can make that work. And you can plug in your numbers and see. And then you can see if what comes out of here is enough for you to have the kind of life that you want to have enough fun through dining out, movies, that kind of stuff, right? And so I hope that's helpful for you and gives you a great place to start.